In a couple of days it'll be exactly 1 year since I uploaded my first video. And we've made quite a few cool projects since. However, with only 5 square meters to work with, the animal room was basically full from the get-go. And that's why I've decided to build a new animal room. As you can imagine, making a room like this takes a lot of work. After emptying it out completely, I first repainted this window. And then proceeded to paint all of the walls this beautiful teal color. Is it turquoise? Teal? It's pretty though. Anyway, it isn't quite the same as the color of the last room. This time I decided to go for a little bit less vibrant color and a little bit lighter. And this is necessary, because besides all of the walls, I also decided to paint the ceiling. Which is really annoying to paint, but it was definitely worth it. Now after all of the paint had dried, I took out the old damaged flooring and put it in a new one. I decided to go with these stone-like tiles. Now altogether this made the entire room feel pretty dark and cold. But that's what I was going for. For all of my projects I used the same color stain, which is this one. It's a really nice, dark, warm color. And having this color of paint on the wall brings out this stain even better in my opinion. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Now with all of the renovations done, I asked my brother if he could help me move the tanks. So the next day he came over to move all of these tanks. And this step got me really nervous. Now sure, there wasn't a whole lot to move, but I kept thinking, what if my hands get sweaty and I drop an aquarium on the floor? It shatters, glass everywhere. That's a disaster. Or maybe a little bit less dramatic, but what if by moving these tanks, one of the silicone seams somewhere on some tank will fail and it will start to leak once I fill it up with water? Or maybe all this moving around will stress Tito out so much that she will drop her tail. Luckily no such thing happened and we got everything into this room safely. And this is it, the new animal room. I've been working in this space for the last couple of weeks already. This is the video you're watching right now on my computer screen. And yeah, I've been really enjoying it ever since. Even though this rack is still the same, it just looks way better in this room. Like I said earlier in the video, I think this color works way better with everything. And having a dark floor in front of it, it just makes the cabinets pop really nicely. I just can't wait to start filling up this entire wall with the best possible tanks I can make, and then we gained all of this space over on this wall for even more tanks eventually. For now it only holds this one tank on the floor, which I'll eventually build a rack for. And then we'll have just like a hallway full of beautiful tanks. It'll be a long time before we get there. And of course, with the show tanks on this side, we have an entire wall empty over here. For now it just holds some film gear, but I was thinking to fill this entire wall up with some breeding projects or something like that. I think that could be really cool, and then this entire room will be filled up with some really cool projects. But don't expect me to build all of these tanks overnight. I'm in it for the long run and you'll see me build up this room over the next couple of years. Slowly progressing so I won't get overwhelmed, trying to learn from each and every tank I make to improve and make the next tank even better. So eventually, in, I don't know, 2-3 years from now, this room will be filled with all beautiful zoo-like enclosures. I'm really excited to start diving deeper and deeper into this hobby, taking you guys along for the ride, learning together, building a community. I mean, what else could you want? A couple of days ago we surpassed the 800 subscriber mark, which is really great for a channel that's 1 year old. I'm really happy with it, so if you want to see where it all started, it's this tank and this video. And I guess I'll go back in time and see you guys there then. Thanks for watching, until next time.